The meeting deliberated once again on the state of the nation, reviewed the deteriorating state of our democracy, the economic and civil situation in the country, the state of our PDP and the world of Nigeria, and arrived at the following decisions. On the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, the governors identified with the need for a free, fair, and credible elections in the country and called on the National Assembly to entrench electronic transmission of results of elections in the nation's electoral jurisprudence. The meeting requested Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), the only body empowered by the Constitution to conduct elections, to deploy appropriate technologies necessary to ensure that the votes of every Nigerian is counted and meant to count. The meeting further called on the National Communications Commission, especially the Universal Service Provision Fund, Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited (NATCOMSAT), telephone companies, telcos, and all relevant stakeholders to ensure that universal access and service of information and communication technologies are provided, especially in rural and unserved and underserved areas of the country before the 2023 general election. The meeting condemned the attempt to foist on all political parties one method of conducting primaries, that is by direct method only, through the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. The governors noted that the method is prone to massive rigging, as evidenced by a situation where President Buhari scored 15 million votes in the 2018 APC direct primaries, only to score 15 million votes for the entire country in the 2019 general election. The governors advised that political parties should be allowed to decide whether to use direct or indirect methods of conducting primaries as part of internal democracy in political parties. The governors reiterated once again the need for the NNPC and other revenue-generating agencies of government to strictly abide by the Constitution by remitting all their revenues, less cost of production, to the Federation account as provided for by Section 162 of the Constitution. The meeting condemned once again the use of underhand tactics to twist some PDP governors and other stakeholders to join the APC, a political party that has wrecked Nigeria's economy, turned Nigeria into a killing field, and has nothing to offer Nigerians but misery and bad governance. The governors condemned Mr. President and APC for turning the presidential villa that belongs to all Nigerians into the new APC headquarters, where coerced PDP members are being paraded at intervals. On the economy, the meeting admonished the APC federal government to collaborate most with the state governments to stem the unemployment scourge affecting the youth of Nigeria through technology and increased production in all fields of endeavor, reiterating that government should stop paying lip service on the ease of doing business as foreign direct investments have continued to fall, partly due to obstacles placed on foreign companies wishing to invest in Nigeria. A glaring example is that of Facebook, who insisted on investing in Nigeria rather than Ghana and is being frustrated by regulatory authorities. On security of lives and properties, in addition to our earlier recommendations, it is time to bring the activities of bandits, kidnappers, and terrorists to an end through increased use of military equipment, traditional means of conflict resolution, and technology for surveillance, and the development of the political will to flush them out. Kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism are not business ventures as claimed by the APC, but heinous state crimes that is destroying the Nigerian economy, the educational and social future of our children, and causing significant social upheavals in society. The PDP governors admonished. The PDP governors enjoined all Nigerians of goodwill to take advantage of the ongoing registration of voters by INEC to register to vote, thereby arming themselves with the necessary tools in the struggle to rescue Nigeria from the APC maladministration. Furthermore, the general public, especially our youth and women, are implored to use the opportunity of the PDP e-registration exercise, which will kick off soon, to register as PDP members, while PDP members should update their membership electronically. The governors